Bored with bricks. Hello and welcome to part 3 of a 3-part series where I talk about my wish list for future Dungeons & Dragons minifigure series. Dungeons & Dragons minifigure series 4 would feature 12 characters, NPCs, and monsters from the mega hit CRPG Baldur's Gate 3. It's fair to say that Baldur's Gate 3 has rekindled the interest of Dungeons & Dragons. In many ways, it revolutionized what RPG video games can be, much like its predecessor Baldur's Gate did in 1998. These picks are not just personal preferences, but also what I think could sell well. First, Karlach. We need tieflings in a variety of colors. Big, Red, and Fury will be on display for this minifigure, and we'll need a large axe. Though truth be told, in-game, I just used the returning javelin with her Tavern Brawler feat. Next, we need Lizelle of Kresh Kalir, featuring a Githyanki who is not smiling. Since I always give her the flaming sword, a nice flame attachment for a sword would be nice here. Including Shadowheart is a no-brainer along with her little artifact. I would also like to see the Spear of Night, maybe also in her Justiciar armor and extra hairpiece in a different color. Astarion is a fixture here and the main reason I didn't include Bodhi in my Series 3 list. I would equip him with a dagger and hand crossbow. Not the generic crossbow, but a smaller version, pistol size. Gale is a must as he is the most used origin character in BG3 at the time of recording. He should be equipped with a book at minimum. He would need to feature nice flowing locks. A magic effect from D&D Series 1 but recolored in transparent blue would be nice. Will is next on my list of characters and would include an additional hairpiece with horns. I think his hairpieces would be varied and interesting to see in minifigure form. Dame Aelin, an Aasimar NPC, would feature pieces similar to the Flying Warrior in minifigure Series 15, except recolored in silver. An army builder is next, Goblins. They are the main threat of Act 1 and a prominent race in Dungeons & Dragons. They could go anywhere here for a class. Ideally, this would feature an extra head. The next spot is for the Sverfneblin, Deep Gnomes. These would feature grey mini-legs and equipped with a pickaxe. I would also include an extra head. Getting to a well-known character in the Forgotten Realms, Elminster. He would be equipped with a really nice mage hat and a staff. There are only 2 slots available and quite the selection of evildoers to choose from. We won't be able to take all 3 big bads, so we need to pick and choose. We'll reserve this spot for Orin the Red, though it could have easily been given to Enver Gortash. Orin could feature an extra head for shape-changing purposes. Last in this series, but not the least, is the villainous yet charismatic and melodious voiced Raphael, in his demon form of course. He could feature an extra head and hair, but I'm not sure that would be realistic, though you could reuse the wings on other torsos to create cambions. Though not a character, Scratch the Dog would need to be included with one of the origin characters. With such a cast of characters, there are plenty of honorable mentions. Withers could have been included in this series. Kethek Thorm or even his daughter Isabel would have been nice additions. Another baddie who could have been included, Kaga and her snake Tila, though no relation to He-Man. While Auntie Ethel could be interesting, I think she would be too large. Her apothecary human-sized version could be interesting, if not for the potion accessories I would include with her. NPCs that I would have liked to include are Alfira, or another tiefling refugee, and a nurse from the House of Healing. No, I didn't miss Minthara. I did mention in a previous video I would include a Build-A-Figure option. As for a Build-A-Figure, I would present options for building other characters out of the pieces in this and the other wishlist LEGO D&D sets. Valigar could be built using Will's alternative hairpiece with Corrin's torso and legs. Minthara could be built using Lae'zel's torso and legs with Viconia's head and hairpiece. Those are my picks for D&D Collectible Minifigure Series 4. Which inclusions do you agree with? Who would you have replaced and with whom? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.